Hello and welcome to another modelling video. This is Alan from the Meconoman at YouTube with another model video. Today I'm going to be reviewing a service. It is exclusive in Australia, though I assume other similar services around the world would be extremely similar. I decided to get some 3D printing, larger parts done at a store called Officeworks. It's a large retailer of stationery goods and office goods. I think an alternative in the United States is Staples and whatever in other countries. They've been doing printing services forever and now deploy 3D printing in those services. They've got extrusion printers, and they also do other things such as small CNC jobs and SAL jobs. Now, they're very expensive. For the cheapest of cheap light PLA, it's $4 per 15 minutes, and it goes up to $20 for 15 minutes on other jobs that are far more slower. So this piece here cost me $72. It is ridiculous. If you're going to be printing almost on the regular, you're almost signing up to a workplace that has access to 3D printing, such as a shed or a makerspace, a hackerspace, a club, or purchasing one yourself. Now this is a yellow PLA. I couldn't quite afford the ABS, as it would be about $16 per 15 minutes, and that would be ridiculous. So we've got the main body. This is the back for the QBallet on the Gunpla Builders World Cup competition, and it was put on a raft. Now these guys, they claim to be 3D printing specialists or experts, but they've done a little bit of training. I find that the calibration is not too sharp. You've got very dense lines. It's free of warps, so it's not warped, it hasn't shifted, but it's not the most detailed, it's not the most smooth, so it definitely needs to be smoothed out and moved around and whatnot. And we have what's known as the raft, and inside is the supports. So we remove it, which thank God that it moves pretty easily. You can see inside there the honeycomby bit area, that's a support to the inner part. So I'm going to remove it, have a little more of a look, and we'll finish it there. So we've removed the raft, that's the raft, and this is the printer. It's either a Rip Raft or a Da Vinci, and you can see that that's support. It's pretty fine. And it was very, very easy to remove. You just use your fingers and gouge it out. You don't have to use tools. Generally with a raft, ABS is far more difficult to remove. It sort of just welds together. So it fits. It all works. It's quite lovely. I'm going to cover it in putty, sand it back and polish it. This half was also done by Officeworks, and that was about 4 sessions of putty primer sanding, putty primer sanding type thing. The supports came out. The pattern is very amusing, and that concludes it. Whatever 3D printer it came out of, it's quite lovely. Did the job sufficiently. I kind of wish it was slightly more calibrated and fine. I'm sure that ABS would have been a little bit smoother. Was it worth the same cost for someone who's going to sand and paint it? Most likely not. For my purposes and what I'm going to do, it'll be fine. Need to machine it and make it fit ever so slightly better. Thank you very much for watching. As always, until next time, stay tuned for further content. I'll put a link down below to the service if you just want convenience. It works out. It's a good start-off point to try it. They do 3D scanning, they do resin, they do scans and prints. But I definitely recommend shopping around first if you have the time. I was in a bit of a rush. Catch you guys later.